It's Starry. If you're new here, welcome. If you're a regular, welcome back. We are not quite at our destination. I'm going to be having my roommate hold the phone for the duration of the drive, which is not that much further. You can aim forward if you want. Camera's on that side. Been looking at things as we drive. We may end up with the drive into the cemetery being snowed shut, but there is a fallback of going to the little town of Ceylon if getting into the cemetery doesn't work out. And the first house there, I think, is about where we're going. And we'll see whether or not the road's drifted shut. It is not. Well, sort of is, but not. You want to try to walk?
I would say walk. And
well, I agree, but do you want to walk that? It's awful mix of ice.
Well, not if we get on the grass, we should be okay. I would have parked along this side of the driveway, but this works.
Well, I didn't want to park on the highway.
I understand.
Okay, there is the Tenhassen gate, which has been moved off to the side. We'll see a bit more of that when I get out. Let's see who is in the house. The earliest person I can see in StreamYard is Newhouse Lock and Key. It's a Sadistic Picker. And Digging with Deej is waiting to go out digging after you start. So Lockheed Lockpicking, Orlando, the 717 Detector. Pinned on Places, who visits a lot of castle ruins in England, Wales, and Scotland. Renee Vester, G. Keyman 565, Rhoda Redeemed, Prodigal, Dana Reed, Evil Arch Conservative, Nick Molnar's here, Dan's Smoking Treasures, Liz from DiggingCanuck is here, Winnie Witch is here, Shannon Dalton, Mandy's Candy, Greg Manley. Okay, well, let's see what we can do here. The path does not look all that friendly. It's obviously not drivable. Oh, my roommate is coming back. Oh, no, he's just walking past. Oh. Adventures in Michigan with Lisa is here. Sorry about that. I was trying to put on my glove and didn't realize the phone had tilted to the side. Jimmy Thompson. Looks dangerous. Yeah, I'm not going to drive down there. "23 people. There is a historic marker at the house down here because that was a Lutheran church is what it was built for. And there's a small cemetery with that building as well. And then the cemetery is down that way. So it was supposed to get up to 40. They revised the forecast to 35. And on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, we're supposed to get another 10 inches of snow. So winter's decided to rear its ugly head again. It does not look like we're going to approach close enough to find the church cemetery with that snowdrift in the ditch there would make it difficult. Sorry about that. I forgot you can't do pinch to do a close-up in StreamYard on the camera. The sign is telling us about Tenhassen itself. That's the name of this township, and it's a name tied with, this was an evangelical Lutheran church when it was first built. And Tenhassen, when I heard that it was an evangelical Lutheran church, I thought maybe Tenhassen was German or Norwegian. We had a lot of Norwegian and German immigrants in this area, but no, it's supposed to be Lakota Sioux, meaning tree with sweet juices. But I don't know. Mellyman 24, Mike is here. As is Chaz 73. Just enough of a breeze. I hope that's not making obnoxious noises. Squirrel magnet fishing and outdoors. Well, I think this is as close as I'm going to get. We'll retreat back to the car and drive to Ceylon, which is a nearby town of Well, this used to have a gate blocking it, but they've moved the gate off to the side of the road now. And then there was a sign that was strapped up, but it's fallen over, which the cemetery was. Please have respect for the cemetery and the plots of others. Floral arrangements may be displayed until 2 weeks after Memorial Day each year. Cemetery trustees have authority to remove all floral displays, flowers, weeds, trees, shrubs. Well, I was rather hoping for historical information, but obviously did not get that. My roommate is taking photographs, so he'll probably have better luck with his camera getting decent shots out here than I am with Tortuga Lisa is here. Dagon Hills. What do you think? You want to take more photos, or?
I think it would be too dangerous trying to go through that snow.
I think so too. It's half melted in places into ice, and others are a thick drift. So let's try Ceylon. According to Ceylon's website, Ceylon was originally named Tenhassen, which is a lot like Tenhassen, which is a lot like Tenhassen, except starting with a Chan. So I don't know if that in Lakota Sioux, the Romanized Lakota Sioux, if the Hazen part is tree and Chan is the type of tree, or if Ten is tree and Hazen means sweet juice. So, but it was originally named Tenhassen by the railroad. That came through the Minnesota and International Railroad, and they named it Tenhassen, which unfortunately was not the first place that they had named Tenhassen. So when the town tried to incorporate, they had to change the name, and according to the story, there was a box of Ceylon tea sitting in the general store, and that's where they got the town name. Ceylon, of course, being the former name of Sri Lanka. I assume it's this way?
Yep.
Anything interesting in the chat?
Hey Mayor, hi. I'm high pinned, ID'd, warm car. Westbound and on.
I discovered this cemetery because if you use Google Maps to figure out a route, Google Maps will send you through avoiding any major highway or town. And so I ended up going past Tenhassen Cemetery when I was driving George to the airport when he took his trip to Japan. And that must be Ceylon, where you can see the water tower in the distance, which may be too far away for the camera to pick up on the phone.
I want to go west.
Yeah. Go west, young man. The gathering of pine trees makes you think this is a cemetery, but these are roadside pine trees. With the town sign of Ceylon right over there.
Yep.
You can point the camera there if you can get a view of it.
Yeah, I can.
Population of 303. Looks like we have some parking up here. Okay. Jody Mosby has joined us. Mona is here. And Bold Lion. And Shift Kicker. There's not a huge downtown. This is a town of 303. This little property site for a while. But they do have a more modern sign up here and welcome you to the city of Ceylon. Special thanks to their sponsors. It's a little windier here. Or maybe the wind is just picked up. I'm not sure which. Marlon at MAERvideos here. And I don't remember if I said hello to Mark the Berg Hunter. Obviously, we have had businesses of other sorts here. Some old stonework. Rosenberg Electric. American American Legion post, cafe, have old brick building here with a flag holder in the middle of the door. I do have a bank here in town, Portage Bank. I'd appreciate if you'd let me know in the comments if this 1 o'clock time frame works better. I know it probably will not work in the long run as people get out in the field, but it is more convenient for the people in the UK. Sign says public school. And then unfortunately the sketches there are buried in a snowdrift. And we have the Historic Society here. I don't know if I can see anything. Does not look like much for maybe through this one. Yeah, we have some candles. It looks rather Lutheran church-like in there. Income tax service. There's a unique looking house with POWMIA up top and Recall City Hall and a coexist flag. I'm sure there's a story there. And I don't have to get too worried about cross traffic here. We have the community fire hall, which looks like it is if it's like most small towns, is a volunteer fire department. Cut me off most of the time, but we'll take a quick look in here. Looks like a respectable little areas. They have the 1967. That cut us off as soon as I got close to the sidewalk there is Sorry about cutting out on you there. Cell signal must not be that strong in that area or something. By the time I got into the post office, everything died. Interesting signs on the brickwork there of a building that used to stand next to it. Looks like we have either their phone company or their cell provider. Frontier. I'm not familiar with Frontier as a company. And other than distinct traffic sounds, all I'm hearing is the cooing of a pigeon up on top of the building across the street. Yeah, there's a lot of snow with more on the way. We had a few days in the 40s. It's why as much as melted off as is. Well, this is the small town of Tenhassen, renamed as Ceylon, Minnesota. We're about 40 miles north of my home right now. And obviously I left home about 2 minutes too late. A lot of sparrow nests up in the eaves of the building, and definitely signs of disuse on the buildings. I cannot read the chat for the sunlight on the glass, but we'll be to the car soon. Oh, 2:30 p.m. I don't see my timer anywhere.
It's 1:29.
Yeah, a lot of people are in the East Coast. That's why we're getting. Well, let me know if the 1 o'clock time, that's 1 o'clock Central, 2 o'clock Eastern time works. And of course, it'd be 7 p.m. UK time. If it works well for you. If it is, I'm going to alternate weeks, make this a bi-weekly event, because Percy with the Mercian metal detector and his friend John Clayton will be taking the alternate Sundays. So if you're subscribed to the Mercian metal detector at this time next week, you'll see his live instead of mine. Silver Skeleton Coins is here. If we cross the street, I hadn't noticed that there's In front of most of the buildings, there's a sign that says sidewalk closed. So obviously they got the infrastructure repaired on this side, but not on the other, which is probably an upcoming project, I would guess. And Chris Capoon is in the house. So if this time frame works for you, let me know in the comments later. I didn't set up a poll, unfortunately, which would probably been the easiest way for us to do it. But I listed in the description everybody's Sunday morning lives. Makes a good gathering place if the Sunday morning lives all had the same hashtag, the way Monday Digs and the other evening lives did. It'd be easier to tie them all together, I think. But, it's a lot of people, a lot of different time zones. So maybe that didn't work. Well, on the north side, it's not so bad. They seem to have kept the new sidewalk clear. On the other side, not so much. And Sleaford Dippers Magnet Fishing says, I don't get on enough lives. I should do. I love getting to meet new people. And lives are a great way to do it. Well, the sun is finally coming out fully, which should probably make it more pleasant outside. But you've seen Ceylon. So that's all I got. Cemeteries snowed in. May have to make a different pilgrimage to Tenhassen Cemetery to check it out when things are warmer and the snow drifts aren't present. So, take care, everyone. Let me know what you think about the new time frame in the comments, and we'll see you soon.